now I'll be presenting this work done by my colleagues, Kyong Chen and Anders Winkler, and working in the manufacturing materials division at Simule. I'll try to do my best to convey their message. So we want to look at defect prediction, tools for defect prediction in metal solidification analysis. Let's first try to find out where we are in the context of manufacturing. And for that purpose, we are looking at the DIN 8580. And within this DIN 8580, we can see there are many processes that have to do with solidification processes, be it metal or non-metal. Of course, the casting, the family of casting processes, gravity casting, die casting, pressure casting, centrifuge, and so on. These casting actually make the majority of these processes. And within this category, we'll see how this tool works. Those of you who witnessed my high-speed presentation on additive manufacturing a minute ago or 2 minutes ago will probably say, well, casting, that's old, isn't it? Well, you may think so, but actually it's not. If we look at these numbers and these figures here, we can conclude that there is a very large addressable market when it comes to casting and casting in general. While we may think that modern tools or modern products are built in other ways than casting, we actually saw that there is an increased interest in casting in a way similar to other manufacturing processes where larger and bigger plays a role. We have been in contact with automotive manufacturers, and I don't know who the pointer works here with, who are interested in creating large pieces, for example, die casting entire car bodies or pieces of car bodies, parts of the transmission box, even larger parts, and that poses new challenges in the process of casting. So it's not an old process, and there's the potential to replace parts, to consolidate parts, and to use this, let's call it a proven process, even further than we may anticipate today. The process chain to go all the way from design to a final cast part is fairly long, and as you can see in this figure, there are many steps involved in this. We have, of course, the design as the first stop, which is accompanied by a number of design standards and requirements. Be it before or after the design, there's, of course, the selection of the material, the alloy selection, the cooling, similar to what we have seen in a way for the plastic parts. Then simulations, as you see with the details of the manufacturing process, the casting process, material treatment, and then going all the way, extracting the part from the mold, marking, spraying, trimming, possible heat treatment, and so on. So it's quite an extensive process chain that needs to be taken into account. Again, kind of review what is casting and why do you want to do that in a simulation? Well, the thing is, of course, as with many simulations, the main goal is to predict the success of this process in the first place. Will it work or will it not work? So this is number one here. But then, of course, the question, can we look at alternatives? How easy is it to cast the part? Is that the best possible approach in this context? And then finally, of course, the question about use of the process. How much does the process of casting this individual part affect the final properties of our part? So within this process chain, we will be looking at one point for today. This is the solidification analysis, and as the title indicated, we want to see whether a particular criterion, the so-called Niyama criterion, is usable to predict the quality of a casted component, of a metal casted component.